Wow. Hello, hello, I finally arrived. Welcome back to Danganronpa V3, it's class trial time.
Hi, hello!
Alright everyone, find your assigned podium and stand behind it.
Hey!
Monokuma, I don't know what you're scheming, but I won't let you do whatever you want. You're an upperclassman protagonist. I think you can come up with a better line than that.
That's wrong.
Oh, that was a really cool transition between Hajime and Makoto there. I liked that. Hajime's right, you can't do whatever you want with their lives. Hey, that's basically what Hajime just said. You two need punch-up writers or something. Whether this demo is exciting or not depends entirely on you.
Huh?
Demo?
Now then.
Anyway, the class trial is finally starting. Make sure you guys psych yourselves up.
Please wait.
Hey, there's Kibo. Hold on.
Really bugging me.
What, the trial's about to start. I can't stand inconsiderate robots. Well, it's funny you should talk about being an inconsiderate robot. But there's a really big problem. Look, there aren't enough podiums. Huh? You're right, there's 18 of us, but only 16 podiums. Well, yeah. 2 of us aren't meant to be here. Hey, Cubs. Care to explain what's going on? You didn't mess up now, did you?
It's Monodum's fault!
No way, Papakuma. It's Monodam's fault that there aren't enough podiums.
Father!
Yeah, anyway, we didn't make a mistake. I know, let's just pick 2 people at random and rip them apart with the exisals. Exisals? What is that? Maybe I don't want to know. That'll teach the rest of these twerps not to make the class trial boring. That's too gory. Let's just pick who will sit out with rock, paper, scissors instead. Okay. No, all of our lives will be on the line in this class trial. I won't let people lose the right to voice their opinions through rock, paper, scissors.
My mood is swinging.
But there aren't enough podiums, so I guess 2 people gotta sit out and just watch. That doesn't make sense. Don't say such selfish things. Wait, shut up. I don't need a podium, because if I don't participate in the class trial, and these fuckers can't finger the culprit, then I won't get punished, right?
Huh?
No. In that scenario, the people watching from the sidelines would still get punished. Then a genius like me should participate, for the sake of the ones sitting out, you know?
Hey.
2 people, huh? We'll make Keyboy sit out. I guess that's Kibo. But what about the other person? Any volunteers? Hey, don't decide that on your own. I don't mind sitting out.
Huh?
Makoto?
Hey.
I trust Kaede. We investigated this case together. I don't think you can call it investigating. We didn't do a whole lot of that. Yep, well, you guys shouldn't decide that without discussing it first. Huh? I don't agree with all the flip-flopping going on, but I do agree that we should discuss it.
I guess.
I love the layout of this. How on the left side of the screen, all the characters are moving around. That's so cool. Yeah, if the Blackened isn't in the trial, then we won't be able to catch any of their slip-ups.
Thrills, chills,
Worst of all, if the Blackened sits out, the trial won't be nearly as exciting. But Kibo's not the Blackened this time either. So I'll just remove him from the roster.
Why?
You can't decide that on your own either.
Talking about.
Can you prove you're not the Blackened?
Hey.
I can vouch for Kibo. He's not Blackened. I was with him the whole time.
That's...
If Kibo and Rantaro can both prove each other's alibis, then they're not the Blackened. So it's okay if those 2 sit out, because I'm honestly getting sick of waiting.
Jeez.
That's such a selfish reason to make them sit out.
Oh, nothing.
I don't mind stepping out, but I've got some conditions. Conditions?
Hey.
First, you need to let us observers participate in choosing the Blackened. If we can't agree with the conclusion that everybody's reached, we are each allowed to ask everybody 1 question. Depending on the situation, we should be allowed to restart the discussion entirely. Rantaro, I can't quite get my head around him yet, but he seems reliable.
Understand.
So what do you think? It would be unfair to us if you said no. Agreed? Okay, I agree to those terms. Let's just hurry up and get started.
Oh.
You agreed to that quite easily. Even with these speed bumps in the road, the destination won't change. The outcome of this trial is absolute. What do you mean by that? Oh, you'll understand soon enough. Anyway, we spent way too much time dawdling. Move your asses already. Father's angry. Oh no, get to your podiums quickly, you bastards. Oh, that was a little out of character.
That is not funny.
So I'm sitting this one out after
Leave
all.
it to me.
I'll be carrying your lives too. I'll definitely do something about all this. And don't worry, we've got the ultimate detective on our side. Huh? Well then, we've got nothing to worry about. If something does happen, I'll be sure to help. Do your best, don't be nervous.
Okay.
Okay. Even with everything that's happened, Rantaro is so zen right now. He calmly negotiated terms with Monokuma. I wonder what his talent could be. He's certainly an interesting one. With Monokuma rushing us, we hurried to our assigned podiums, and the curtain lifted. A life or death trial. A life or death deception. A life or death betrayal. Life or death mysteries. Life or death lies. Life or death truths. A life or death class trial. Oh boy, let's get started. Despite Coyote's solemn wish, the killing game has begun. Who killed the ultimate clairvoyant? Man, this scrolls really slowly. What will be Coyote's fate? The class trial begins now. Okay, I don't know why that scrolls so slowly. Of course we don't have any... Oh, okay, we do have skills. Huh, how do we get these? Attentive influence. Increases maximum influence a little, effective at all parts of the class trial. So that's health. Extraordinary focus. Increases maximum focus a little. So that's for slowing down things. Machine gun. Makes the silencer fire rapidly, effective during non-stop and mass panic debates. Mass panic debate. That sounds interesting. Cannot be combined with shotgun or grenade. Well, we have enough to put all these on, right? Yeah. That's... Oh my god, my mouse wheel is not amazing. Okay. Let's have a look at the handbook then. This is all of our truth bullets. Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot of information. But... that's okay for starting off. I don't really want to be overwhelmed. And we can't change the difficulty at the moment, so I guess let's get into it. Start class trial. Class trial in session.
First, a simple explanation
Oh, good.
of the class
This is going to be
trial.
voice acted, so
Outcome will
I can
be
take a break,
decided
take a
by
drink.
your votes. Vote correctly and only the blackened will be punished. But if you vote incorrectly, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate instead.
Hey, do you guys really think that one of us killed Hero?
Of course.
Gonta, not the culprit!
I believe you, Gonta.
I'm not the culprit either! Only degenerate males would commit such an act of violence. You've already ruled out half the suspects? Shit, this is gonna be fucking easy!
We can't rule out suspects that way. We need to look at all the possibilities.
Agreed. But what to discuss first? Suspicious places, things, people?
Keo looks creepy. That's suspicious enough for me.
That sprite is so good. I really like Tenko.
Speaking of suspicious people, how about that one with the strange title?
Ryoma's voice is like so... Woof.
You're talking about the ultimate supreme leader, right? That's super suspicious.
Oh, Kokichi.
Should you be saying
I have
that
no
about
idea what to
yourself?
think about him.
Now, you'll all have a chance to assert your innocence. Okay, let's begin.
Alright, we're getting straight into it.
Where should Gonta begin?
We just gotta tackle the suspicious stuff one thing at a time, right?
So Kokichi's talent and Kyo's face are both suspicious. I could strip them both butt naked with my magic. But
Please
my
don't do that.
MP's low right now.
A night in the dorms would restore your MP, but the trial would be over by then.
Ah, she's an old school mage.
First, we have to determine what is suspicious and what is the truth. In order to make that clear, how about we start by going over the case?
I agree. Sort out the
Tenko
details.
sprite.
We might figure out which parts don't add up.
I see. Then let's do it.
If I notice anything, I need to point it out. Not just for my life, but for everyone's lives as well. And now the class trial has begun. As things progress during the class trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You'll have to use truth bullets that you gathered to refute what they say. This will Goodness, this is a lot of controls. So I use WASD to select. Shoot truth bullet. Man, this is all a lot different to the other games. Any relevant truth bullets you found will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Move the mouse to aim the reticle and left click to fire. Aim for the gold words displayed in their statements. Those are the weak points. There's a chance that the lies or contradictions are hiding within those weak points. Remember, this is just a possibility, so it won't always work. Also, it can only be refuted by the correct truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have, and shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak point. Also, the pink words are called white noise. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. You can use the silencer with the left mouse button to shoot down the white noise. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted by the white noise. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Sorry, this is getting long, I know. Basically, if you find a weak point, then try shooting a truth bullet here. Oh, I almost forgot the new element. Oh boy. During the trial, you can concentrate using the spacebar to make time slow down. That's not new. This will also reveal a small red dot within the weak points called the V point. If you hit that with the correct truth bullet, you'll get an awesome V counter. Bullseye! V counters really improve your score and the number of monocoins you earn, so try that out. Practice your V counters in this trial version so you'll look pro when the game comes out. Okay. During the non-stop debate, pressing the F3 key will bring up the controls. Give them a look. Okay. Let me just move my cup of coffee because I'm going to need my keyboard. Monokuma file, evidence of a struggle.
The victim was Yasuhiro Hagakure. He was a classmate of mine.
Sounds like the victim, Yasuhiro, and the suspect, Makoto, knew each other.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone here is a potential suspect.
God, this is beautiful.
The murder happened in Kaede's
Whoop.
room, right?
Okay.
More precisely, in Kaede, Makoto, and Hajime's. The three main characters' room.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Even more precisely, he was in the bathroom.
You know, in the
So
bathroom.
that hero guy must have been taken by surprise while he was in the bathroom.
No.
He didn't even have a chance to resist.
Wait, that's exactly the same as in the first game. That's like the exact same first point that you refute in the first class trial. Chihiro says that, and you refute it with the like exact same truth bullet.
About
Wow.
the room where the
Huh.
murder happened. I think they fought in there. Isn't that right, Kirumi?
Yeah, I think that's
That is correct.
right.
I entered Kaede's room once before the incident and twice after. Prior to the incident, the room was slightly dusty, but after, it was in a terrible state. Just as Kaede said, we can presume a struggle happened in that room.
Okay, so that room wasn't such a mess to begin with then.
Kirumi, you went into that room too? Yes, to clean it. I do this for all the dorm rooms. But I did not see the culprit or hero.
Right.
I plainly saw Kirumi going in and out of the dorms. She was only in each room a short time, and I didn't hear any sort of struggle.
The monocubs in the background are certainly interesting.
So I think it would have been difficult for her to have killed Hiro then.
Which two people fought in that room? We must first make that clear.
Two people who fought in that room were Yasuhiro and the culprit, right? I mean, who else could it have been?
I get it.
Of course, it was Hiro and the culprit.
Huh? Really?
Is that such a surprise, Kaito?
Would it be, dumbass? You got shit for brains or something?
Who you calling a dumbass? I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Don't raise your voice like
Oh, Miu is a really strange character. I didn't like her at first, but there seems to be quite a lot of depth to her character, actually, and that's what I like about all these characters. There's a lot of depth. Anyway, I just talked completely over Kokichi, so I'm sorry about that.
Hey! Don't let me in with that idiot! You're talking to the gorgeous girl genius, Miu Iruma!
Yep, you two should be lumped together. Your statements are on the same level.
Judging from the state of the crime scene, after struggling with the culprit,
Yasuhiro ran into
I
the
just
bathroom.
can't get over the fact that that is Tenko's face right now. And it has been for like the whole class trial so far. It's so good.
But the culprit chased after him and killed him. That's the most likely chain of events.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Well, Kaede, continue where you left off.
Wait, why me?
Kokichi, don't single out Kaede. In a class trial, everyone needs to contribute.
But you know, if we just have Kaede talk the whole time, this might end sooner.
You seem awfully wary of Kaede. You think she'll incriminate herself if we let her talk?
It's not just Kaede I'm wary of.
I love this sprite as well. He looks so mysterious.
The discussion won't move forward if we all just point fingers. Like Shuichi said, we need to talk about all the possibilities.
Yeah, what he said. No way Kaede's the culprit.
Well, I mean, that's jumping to a
This
conclusion
trial
as
won't
well.
Go anywhere if you don't suspect anyone.
Cut it out, you degenerates! You're holding up the debate.
I believe Hajime is correct about the circumstances of Yasuhiro's murder. What we have to determine now is the murder weapon.
Well, that's not particularly difficult, is it?
The weapon that took Hiro's life.
You sure? Because Miss Andre over there looks like she could pummel a dude to death.
Are you talking about Tenko?
Let me make this perfectly
Yeah.
clear. The art of Neo-Aikido is not used for murder. If I had to fight off a male, I'd just throw him across the room.
That,
She did say that before.
Still might kill someone.
Gonta could maybe use fists as weapons, but then Gonta would be no gentleman.
You're calling yourself a weapon?
There was no indication the body was punched. I don't believe fists were the murder weapon.
Are we seriously doing this again?
The murder weapon is the knife stabbed into his gut.
Dadoy! You don't have to be a genius like me to know that knife was the weapon!
Yeah, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? Was it really a knife? What else could it have been? A banana? A spoon. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, the mind mine will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the mouse to move the cursors and left-click to erase the pieces. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can repeatedly left-click on it to break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just go clicking like crazy. This might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. We await your response. I thought it was going to be Minesweeper, because it's called Mind Mine, and I panicked because, let's be honest, I'm so bad at Minesweeper. But it's just a puzzle game, right? Let's do that. There's a knife here. Oh, I may have gimped myself completely here. In fact, I have. Yeah, you lose 10 seconds, but we've got plenty of time. I can do that, right? Oh, that did not work. Oh, and then I right-click it. Well, that was not the strongest of starts, but hey, that's different. That's interesting. I like it.
The culprit didn't stab Hiro in the stomach with just any knife, but specifically a kitchen knife, right?
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I caught a glimpse of it too. That was definitely a kitchen knife.
That's pretty suspicious. Maybe you just saw it wrong.
I mean, did you
How
see
could I
the
a
knife?
kitchen knife wrong? Everyone knows what those look like.
Well, especially you would, since you were the only other person in the dining hall, Kaito.
A knife? I do remember seeing a knife in the kitchen. That could...
I see.
Oops, I
An excellent
try not to
deduction
skip
from
the dialogue.
Ultimate detective. Well done.
It's not because I'm a detective. I'm still in training.
You really don't need to be a detective to know that the knife came from the kitchen.
Yeah, right.
Either way, it's exactly what Shuichi said. One kitchen knife is gone from the kitchen.
Then the one who took the knife from the kitchen is our culprit.
Jeez, who cares about the murder weapon?
I mean, it's kind of important.
Who cares?
It should give us
Guess who the culprit is.
an idea of who
Super duper
killed
huge hint
him.
already.
Okay, what's the
Are you
super
talking
duper
about
big
the
hint?
murder scene?
The murder scene.
What?
Yeah, where
A
Hero
tale
was
says
killed.
The occupant of the room where Yasuhiro was killed is the culprit.
Well, you say the occupant, but Makoto, Hajime, and Kaede were all in that room.
Wait, you're suspecting us?
Yeah, we didn't really find any evidence to refute that, did we?
It's understandable that you'd suspect us.
The only hope we've got is finding out who went to the kitchen.
It might have been our room, but I never even went inside before the murder.
I didn't either.
Okay, did you? I definitely didn't do it. After Monokuma told us, I went into that room for the first time and saw Hiro dead. The murder scene was in yours and the other's room. Also, you were the first witness.
Yeah, it's pretty incriminating.
If you have evidence to prove you're not the culprit, then you're still suspicious. No way!
I already told you it's not Kaede. Suspecting her right off the bat is so mean.
I cannot figure this guy out at all.
Hey, you're the one who brought it up.
Did I ever say Kaede's the culprit?
Those specific words never left your mouth.
But taking shortcuts like that won't get us the best result.
Maybe. But coming from a suspect, it still sounds suspicious.
Her voice, I'm trying to place it. I can't. It sounds like another character in the series, but I can't figure out who. Oh, it sounds like Junko when she's doing Monokuma's voice. That's it.
But like Hajime said, we can't afford to get caught up in assumptions. We need to talk this over more to uncover the truth. This is a test.
Yep, this is a test.
I agree with Hajime. We still have many questions about this incident.
As long as there is room for debate, it is rash to decide upon the culprit.
That's right. If we give up now, the class trial will end.
These kids seem a lot more level-headed than the other two classes.
Gonta not good at tough subjects, but Gonta will work hard for everyone's sake.
Look, everyone just wants the best outcome.
That's right! We need to work together so we can overcome this class trial.
Everything's gone smoothly so far, but
Don't but.
Did you say something, Makoto?
no, it's nothing.
Either way, we've got 3 main suspects now.
The culprit is not necessarily among them, but they remain suspicious.
It's not any of them. I believe in these guys.
Well, right now, they're the most likely culprits.
Oh, maybe one of them took the knife from the kitchen?
If that's the case, that would be pretty suspicious.
If we can determine who took the murder weapon from the kitchen, that would clear Kaede of suspicion.
Yeah, it would.
First, we should listen to Kaede and the others' testimonies.
Yep, testimony
That would
time.
be best. I'm certain they've been longing for the chance to speak.
That's right. Kaede, are you okay with that too?
Yeah, we have to at least try.
Whoa, whoa! Wait a second! I'm all for lively debate, but I won't allow Keiji Kaede to participate.
Why not?
What? Why?
Because STFU! That's why.
What does that mean?
It means it'll stir the fun up.
I
Right
laughed.
now, the fun's just simmering. Anyway, instead of Keiji Kaede,
We're gonna have someone else deliver their testimony instead.
Just make a shit ton of excuses for why you're not the culprit.
Okay.
But before all that, what am I supposed to do? Is it magic? Do you want me to unleash a deadly explosion spell?
No, I don't think we need magic. We need to talk about the kitchen knife. Like, did you see that knife? What happened in the kitchen and dining hall? Anything?
Right, she was there with Tenko drinking tea, right? So she should know something about this.
Maybe I can
I wanted to
help.
go and talk to her before the investigation ended, but we didn't have time. Also, I'm sorry for talking over you, Himiko.
Kaede, I'll leave this to you. I want you to discern our voices.
Discern our voices. This sounds like a new mechanic.
Time for a new segment to begin. The mass panic debate.
Oh boy.
I'm not the culprit.
This is gonna be a pain after all, huh?
Oh no, 3 people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's panic in the courtroom. Okay, well at least it's not at the disco. Alright, that's right. It's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. During the mass panic debate, 3 debates will happen at the same time. Oh my goodness. But remain calm, it's just like a non-stop debate. You'll be hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? But don't get cocky. The mass panic debate will also have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice that blocks out everyone else's arguments. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? It's just like white noise. Shut them up with your left-click silencer. After that, all of the arguments will be audible again. Sort through evidence, sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. You can also use the V counter if you're confident, so give that a shot. We'll try to give that a shot. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, System. What is System? Oh, this is going to be a mess. Right, so we want Tenko's account,
I never
definitely.
went to the kitchen.
In the dining
Of course,
hall.
so there's no way I could have gotten the knife.
She was teaching me the difference between real magic and a magic trick.
It was just the 2 of us there for my lecture.
Okay.
Everybody knows the difference between magic and a trick.
Right, well that's obviously not the weak point. Everyone knows the difference between a magic and a magic trick. Yep.
I was with Tenko.
So, can I look at... Yes, I can look at Tenko's account. How do I scroll through this? Before the body discovery announcement, Tenko was in the kitchen making tea. At the time, all the kitchen knives were still there. So that's before the body discovery announcement. So, wait, if before the body was found, the knife was still in the kitchen, meaning after that she had tea with Himiko in the dining hall. How do I scroll down through this? It's not telling me. When she went back to the kitchen, put the teacups away, the knife was missing. So someone had come in while she was drinking tea with Himiko, just like in Danganronpa 1, where it was Hina and Sakura. So someone had come in at that point, taken the knife, and done the deed. So it's about who went in there.
Went to the kitchen.
I think we just have to refute the first point of there was only 2 of us, because... well, that's not true, is it?
It was just the 2 of us there
Just
for
the
my
2 of
lecture.
us. Tenko's account doesn't refute
Everybody
that.
knows the difference between magic and
Oh, no, I want to do that. No, that doesn't work. What do I have to do? I have to... I've actually forgotten what the control is.
I was with
I never
Tenko
went to the kitchen.
in the dining
Of course, so
hall.
there's no way I
I
could
can
have
speed...
gotten
Oh,
the
that's
knife.
slowing it down. I can't remember how to speed it up.
The difference between real magic and a magic trick.
It was just the 2 of us there for my lecture.
I just have to...
Everybody knows the difference between magic and
This was a lot to take in.
I was making tea.
just the 2 of us there for
I
my
guess I'll
lecture.
just do this.
I hear it.
It's the only thing that I can do. That doesn't make sense. Tenko's account says there were only 2 of them
Wait
there.
a minute. While Tenko and Himiko were in the dining hall, there was one other person who went in there too.
Tenko, were you drinking your tea by yourself? No, I was with Himiko. She was teaching me the difference between magic and magic tricks. We were here when the discovery announcement was played, and during that time did someone else come? Oh yeah, of course she did say this. I missed this. I forgot about this. She said that someone did come in and she saw them come in, but she wasn't paying attention. I forgot about that,
Isn't that
of
right,
course.
Tenko?
Yes, that's true. But I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. I was too focused on Himiko's lesson to notice the exact degenerate that showed up.
Yeah, you even said you weren't interested because it was a man who walked in.
Yep, so that's incriminating, isn't it?
Then what about you, Himiko? Did you see who came into the dining hall?
Yeah. Now that I think about it, someone was in the kitchen. Someone who's no longer with us.
Someone... Wait, so Hiro went to get the knife himself. Oh my goodness, the parallels. Oh man, what is this? When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi will show up, or Psyche Taxi will show up. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the answer, to form the question. Hold left click to accelerate, and the A and D keys it's that left and right. By picking up the letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you've completed the question, head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you'll take focus energy damage. If it's getting dangerous, use spacebar to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. Please drive safely. Thank you for understanding. Oh man, there is so much going on here. This is wild. So I can do that. So it's just kind of like Hangman, right? Oh, so I don't actually have to spell anything out. I just have to pick up the letters and it fills in the questions. Who is not here? Well, it's Hiro, obviously. So where is the escort? Thinking time. Man, the aesthetic of this game is awesome. It's like the surfing one in Danganronpa 2. Wow. Wait, I have to carry on? There's more to it? Oh, next question. Okay. Ah, I missed those, damn it. Maybe I could have slowed down. There we go. Who's the victim of this case? It's Hiro. This is awesome.
Are you saying Hiro's the one who went into the kitchen?
Well, that fits.
There's no...
Whoops, there's no mistaking this dumb hair.
From the kitchen is.
It's reasonable to assume that it was the victim himself, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Whether it was for self-defense or murder, however, remains a mystery.
But that's strange, isn't it? Why would the victim take the murder weapon?
It's funny that you should say that when you sound so much like Sayaka.
Yeah, that weird. He would stab himself in own stomach.
You're clearly out of your element. I already have this whole thing figured out.
Well, please enlighten us, Mew.
Yasuhiro dude probably stuck himself in the gut, which makes this a suicide, baby.
Why would he do that?
No, that's not possible. As we already discussed, there were signs of a struggle in that room.
Oh, you noticed? I was just testing you idiots, in case you'd forgotten.
It seems that the culprit took the knife from Hiro and used it to kill him.
You mean culprit could be person who not bring knife?
Yeah.
Too bad. I guess Kaede's still suspicious.
And
Peachy,
so are
what is your
Makoto
deal?
and Hajime. Maybe we're thinking too hard. Isn't the first witness suspicious after all?
First witness? You mean Kaede?
Suspicion now falls upon you,
Uh-oh.
Kaede. Do you have an explanation?
Hold hold up! I didn't do it!
This music is so good.
Ha! Look at her shake like a fucking rabbit! Just relax. This'll all be over once we reach the climax.
No matter what she says, I'm not the culprit, but how do I convince everyone?
So, tell us, Kaede. You're the culprit, aren't you?
No, that's wrong.
Haha, he said it.
Yeah, you've got that wrong.
Yay! Protagonists!
Please just said their catchphrases! Finally, this is getting exciting!
I believe you, Kaede. You're absolutely not the culprit.
Don't give up now, Kaede. You can't let it in here. For all our sakes, and yours too.
Oh, my boys.
Hajime.
Kaede, don't give up hope. Keep going and you'll be able to reach the truth.
You're right.
I sure hope so.
That's what I wish for too. But how do I prove my innocence?
That's fine. I guess my decisive testimony.
What do
will help
you
us
know?
find our culprit.
You know who culprit is? That means everyone not have to get punished.
Then, after we hear Kokichi's statement, we can take the rest of the day off.
That sounds good to me.
Finally go back to my warm, familiar bed in the dorm. Huh? You're used to it already?
Kokichi, if you had information like that, why didn't you tell us sooner?
Because he's an asshole and he just wanted this to drag out a little bit longer for his own enjoyment.
Well, if I said something that important right away, that wouldn't be much fun.
Yeah, alright, Byakuya.
Anyway, the culprit is Makoto.
Well, it's about time we came to this conclusion.
What are you saying?
Makoto is the culprit? That's not possible. I really do want to believe that it's impossible, but Makoto has no alibi for where he was after we split up, and only appeared after the murder. Maybe during that time. But Makoto believes in me, so I want to believe in him too. I might be able to help Makoto if I lie. Did you hear that? A lie. Now I know it sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be times in a debate where you will have to lie. But before, you had to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? This is how it works. Select a truth bullet like a normal non-stop debate, but when you hold right click, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing with the right mouse button will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage. So be careful. You can't V counter here, but you can pull off a V perjury. And that would be awesome, so try that. I need to try that. Thank you muchly. Oh, there is so much going on here. Suspicious knife handle, missing Makoto. Whoops.
Before the body discovery announcement. I saw Makoto leave that room by himself, I swear!
By that room, you mean the crime scene, right?
Makoto looked like he had just murdered someone.
If you say so.
Before the body was found, I didn't go into that room even once. So Kokichi must be mistaken.
Bam. Makoto has no alibi, but I want to believe him. That's a lie. Yeah.
May we hear your testimony? May we hear your testimony?
Well, actually,
How do I speed it up? I can't do that. Okay.
I saw Makoto leave that room by himself, I swear!
I missed! Oh boy, here we go with this.
You mean the crime scene, right?
Yep, okay. We're gonna get it this time. There we go.
I saw Makoto leave that room by himself, I swear!
Got it.
I've turned this to the truth!
Well, ever since I woke up in the academy and up until the body discovery announcement, I was with Makoto the entire time, so Kokichi couldn't have seen him.
Kaede, you'd rather choose a lie than the truth, just to protect Makoto?
Yeah,
Do you
this
have
is
any proof to show that I'm lying, Kokichi?
this is strange.
Nope, none at all. I lied about seeing Makoto.
Ah. Well, there you go.
Why, you... Don't mess with us!
For you to make a false statement when our lives are at risk, I am not amused.
Yeah. Yeah, how dare he lie?
I just wanted Makoto to talk, so I simply tricked him into speaking.
Why beat around the bush like that?
Because it's still not clear where Makoto was before and after the incident, right? Oh, man. I totally thought Makoto would talk if we started accusing him.
Huh.
Responding to an obvious lie with another obvious lie? I don't know about that.
Oh yeah! After I heard the body discovery announcement, I checked out the rooms. Kai Idiot was all by herself, and Makoto wasn't even there!
Okay. It's like Genocide Jill all over again.
Split up after they found out a body had been discovered. I don't get why you would do that. Can you explain, Kaede?
Uh-oh, we're in trouble now.
Wished to protect Makoto. There is beauty in such a wish. But Kaede, your lie is far too fragile and fleeting to protect anyone.
Ooh, this is so good.
Sorry.
Kaede, tell lie?
You didn't notice, huh?
Oh, Gonte's so pure.
Thanks for believing in me, Kaede.
Everyone thought my lie was too weak. I need to be more convincing if I want them to believe me. I'll remember that the next time I need to lie. Of course, I hope that time never comes.
We just got dragged around by Kokichi's lies. We didn't clear a single thing up.
Meanwhile, your remaining time is slowly but surely dwindling.
Huh? There's a time limit too?
Of course there is. No one wants to watch a literal non-stop debate. That shit's boring.
True.
Hell yeah! We'd have to rip and tear into your huge guts just to make it entertaining!
Please don't do that.
We know that Hiro brought the murder weapon, the kitchen knife, and fought the culprit in Kaede's room, where the culprit took the knife and killed Hiro.
We haven't narrowed down the suspects at all.
Well, we know...
Kaede and the other two are still suspicious. That hasn't changed.
actually, no, we don't know a whole lot of anything.
What a pain. Kaede, just confess already.
I don't need to confess just because it's a pain for you.
Oh, Kaede.
Atua says that Kaede is the culprit. I think we should listen to him.
Yep, this is an interesting catch-22 that we're in here. What other clues are there?
Can't end
The
like
hair?
this.
That's about it,
No
really?
one wants an ending like that. So, Hajime, leave this to me. Everyone listen up. Like we said, Kaede isn't the culprit.
Do you have evidence that proves that?
Also, I don't tolerate lies from anyone, but especially not from degenerate males. Got it?
It's no lie. I have the evidence. Something was dropped at the scene of the crime. Right, Kirumi?
That's the hair, yeah.
I know what you're referring to. It was on the ground, but what about it?
That's just gonna pin it more on Makoto or perhaps even Hajime.
Kaede, you know what I'm talking about, right? Something off about the crime scene?
Something off.
That thing left on the ground, and the fact that something was off about the crime scene. If we put those two things together, we'll have all the facts.
Is that...
Wait! That's it! I won't let you go any further!
Why not?
Why? 'Cause this is just the demo version!
Really? That's how they're gonna do it.
I look forward to seeing you guys start your real killing game semester.
Okay then, so that was the demo.
Hey, how was our acting?
It wasn't too shabby.
What is going on?
I especially liked how convincingly you wasted everyone's time.
I was a little worried about the end there. Hope it was exciting enough. Well, since we got through it smoothly, that's it for today.
Smell you later.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. See ya.
Well, that was an experience.
Wait for me!
Ah, I figured he wouldn't be dead.
You stupid!
Ah.
Oh, that's right.
This is an announcement.
Load the demo, save data into the full version of the game, and you get a special reward. Hell yeah! So you better save it.
So long, farewell!
Well, I think they did a really good job of introducing me to the game, to the mechanics. So thanks for watching, and in the next episode, we're going to start the real game.